This is a good sign. It means we're getting closer. Moab, Utah is the mecca for off-roading and really for all things any outdoor adventurist. We're going to spend 3 days and 2 nights on the White Rim Trail. That's in the Island in the Sky section of the massive Canyonlands National Park. We got a couple of really great campsites along the way. And when we finish up in a few days, we plan to finish up at Mineral Bottom. There are a few different ways to get on the White Rim Trail. We jumped on Schaefer Trail, just past the Island in the Sky entrance to Canyonlands. Once you leave the city of Moab, you'll need to jump on either Potash Trail or Schaefer Trail to access the White Rim Trail, as there is no direct access right off of the highway or paved road. Schaefer Trail is our first glimpse of things yet to come, with stunning canyon landscapes and a series of steep switchbacks. They get progressively narrower as we descend.
A couple of dirt bikes coming up on our tail.
Copy that.
I'm fairly certain that the videos and photos will not be able to tell the entire visual story, but these views are simply amazing.
Good view of this narrow section coming up, and I don't see anybody coming our way, so we should be good.
Once the Schaefer switchbacks finally descend into the canyon, the White Rim Trail officially begins. Now, there is something for just about everyone on this trail. Hiking, canyoneering, and a lot of side trails, and we're going to hit some of them. Our first pull-off will be Musselman Arch. Well, it's actually more of a natural bridge. Moab is world-renowned for its abundance of slick rock, sandy wash, and canyon trails. It seems absolutely ridiculous that this is only our first visit to this spectacular place.
The hike for the trailhead.
Our next side trip will be a little 4.5-mile trail down Lathrop Canyon to catch our first glimpse of the mighty Colorado River. Once we reach the bottom of Lathrop Canyon, it levels out into some magnificent views and a very, very sandy, dusty wash. And right before we reach the river, we're greeted with a little bit of pinstriping.
Yes. Be here. Colorado River. You pull it down to go up gear, push it up to go down gear. This? No, this stays this.
On White Rim, there are some really, really fun obstacles. Nothing too crazy. There are some really tight switchbacks and some shelf road exposure every now and then, but nothing even a stock rig couldn't handle. But when it becomes muddy or even moderate snowfall, well, that changes things drastically and the trail will become impassable.
Sunset's going to be amazing. Cool, man. You got a little tower right there.
A tower that looks like it could collapse any day now.
All of it. Look at it. Look at it. It's really wide. Oh, it's just.
Took video of you climbing up the whole thing.
As we settled in for the night sky cleared up and treated us to outstanding line of sight to the stars. Airport Tower really turned out to be an incredible campsite and camping experience overall. But it was time to venture on as we have another adventure packed day of wheeling just ahead of us. Over these next 3 days, we will have off-roaded for over 100 miles. Fuel is important, Everyone on this journey took additional fuel. Everyone needed to top off their tanks to make it. My Rubicon 4xe has a smaller tank because of the space needed due to the high voltage battery. My tank is just over 17 gallons. I took an additional 10.5 gallons, and while yes, that sounds like it is overkill, better safe than sorry. At the end of the trail, I needed 3 to 4 gallons that needed to be topped off in my tank in order to complete the trail successfully. So now I know. Essentially, the first half of White Rim, we have followed the Colorado River. At some point today, we will begin to follow the Green River until the trail's conclusion tomorrow. But before that, we're going to take about a 1.5-mile detour and check out the most popular campsite along this entire trail, White Crack.
There you go, Bumpy Canyon Drive.
What you see coming up as the trail veers left here is what a lot of people, including Trails Off-Road, believe to be the most technical challenge on White Rim. It's Murphy's Hogback. It's a steep ascent, so you're looking at the sky a lot of the way up. There's really no room for passing at all, and there's a blind turn near the top, so you just need to be alert and careful.
That really was a cool little climb.
That was. You were just wishing on going down.
Yeah.
We're all clear so far, guys. No one coming up.
Holy shit, you got some camper, dude.
Oh, that's very helpful. Oh, there's a bike down there for 2 buddies.
It's not quite as narrow or as steep on the backside of Murphy Hogback, but you still need to be careful. For our second night, we are going to camp along the Green River. Hello? Hello? Our campsite is situated at the base of what will be the final significant obstacle on our journey. That is hard scrabble. We wanted to hit the trail a little bit early because we wanted to avoid any of the crowds on hard scrabble. Hard scrabble is a series of steep and narrow switchbacks with a handful of blind corners. This would make passing difficult and very treacherous. Well, there's a few things I'm certain of after this trip. I'm going to need a cabin filter, air filter, and a good sinus rinse because this is a really, really dusty trail, especially in the sandy parts.
What do you say? Run that again, Chris?
So there's just a few things to note as we make our way through these switchbacks. White Rim is located in Canyonlands National Park, so you'll need a pass to enter the national park. You'll also need an overnight permit to camp here. These campsites tend to fill up quickly, so book early. And one good thing, there are toilets at all the campsites along the trail.
He wanted to get it done so nobody'd be coming down while we were going up.
That certainly makes sense. now.
foot on the brake. That's all my engine braking from my low one.
Good thing.
Eventually, we make our way down into Labyrinth Valley.
Wow, this looks like a really cool spot too.
That's what I was thinking. This looks like a
Yeah,
cool
we were
camp.
just saying that.
There are 2 water crossings at Upheaval Bottom, and when it rains or there's a lot of snow melt, it can be pretty hazardous. Well, today, it's April, it was dry, so that was a bit of a disappointment. And once we're past the labyrinth camps, there's just one more stretch of fairly narrow switchbacks before hitting Mineral Bottom. And that essentially means the end of the White Rim.
Hey Jeff, we're gonna actually might be able to head back down. I'm gonna stop right here. Clark wants to check out that car. Copy. I'm gonna keep going. Jerry, did you stop to see the car too?
No.
Negative.
Tell him you saw it though.
There were actually 2 of them down there.
Can you get around me?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be in a park on a steep ass cliff.
At the top.
Copy.
You guys can start breakfast when you get up there.
While the rest of us aired back up, Tony cooked up some eggs, sausage, and hash browns, I think a few other things, as we stood in awe one final time of the Green River and the White Rim Trail.
Hey Tony, Jerry, thanks again for breakfast, guys. That was great.
Absolutely. 2 motorcyclists coming down. 3.